Hello there, everybody. Welcome to some more Team Fortress 2. Got a nice gameplay here for you today. And like I said in the last video, it's been about a good 2 or 3 weeks since I've actually really sat down and buckled and played and, just actually gotten back into the game. Because I don't like to play Team Fortress 2 constantly. I don't want to get burned out on it. It's a lot more fun to come back to it after playing a couple different games and have some swag with my style. And that's kind of what this whole video is about. As you could probably already tell, we're using the Sandman and Guillotine combo, which I have kind of addressed when it came out, but I never really had enough time to play around with it. And here's why. It's kind of not my loadout choice. I really don't like using the Sandman that often because of the health negation. My pretty much sacred scout loadout has got to be Scattergun, Mad Milk, and Candy Cane. Sometimes I'll throw in the fish in there or the pan just for some extra swag, but it's more fun just for me to use something I'm comfortable with. But I really said, when I got off work today, I was like, I feel like playing Sandman-Guillotine Scout. I don't know why, but it sounds like fun. And this demo battle, I can't believe I even got out of this. I don't know. Lots of blades of chopping, heads could have been lopped, but I decided, nah, I don't want nothing to do with that. Nothing at all. Not such a barbaric person as those demo knights are. Nah, I'm a scout. So, if you never even played Team Fortress 2, or you don't know what this thing does, it's basically a secondary weapon slot that overrides your pistol area, which sounds really strange, but you know what I mean. Anyways, it has a weird ability to cause bleed damage to opponents when it hits them, meaning it's going to do a base hit of 45 damage if you're actually kind of far enough. And it's one of those weird weapons where it takes, damage over the arc, kind of. As you can see there, it does 51, my mistake, damage on that demo man. And it would have done bleed damage if he wasn't being healed by a medic. But of course, that bleed damage is kind of not what you really want with this item. You want to use the Sandman because you get crits on stun. So if you can stun somebody long enough with your Sandman ball and throw that nice cleaver at them, you're going to get 150 crit damage, which is enough to take down pretty much every single class, if not finish them off with your scattergun. And it adds a whole kind of new challenging concept to playing Scout, but it's so much stranger for me not to have all that ample health kit ability, like throwing Mad Milk on somebody, turning them into a portable med kit, and stealing Demo Man's health, because that's how I am. And of course having those little health packs when I'm using the Candy Cane, because that's just, habit. And I can dodge anything pretty well, kitty cat knocking over things on the desk. But it's so normal for me, because you can see right there, that is an obsessive amount of damage that I don't really need to have. It's just more fun to get it, because it's not really about the swag and the angry and the just crits and the no, it's more about the entertainment of it. It's not something you commonly do as Scout. When in this game are you going to just be like, I need to hit everybody with my stun ball, and I need to hit somebody and get crit damage for it, when you can easily do 2 shots from a scattergun, kill most if not any class in the game if they're not paying attention, no crits aside. So it's just like, I don't know, it's a primary weapon the scattergun might be, but it's a lot more fun to have basically another primary weapon in your secondary, because you can do obsessive amounts of damage with this bad boy. And I never really used it because, like I said, it's not my, it's kind of like when I play Soldier. I don't like to really deviate from using the rocket launcher, this is the vanilla one. I really like gunboats and escape plans. Sometimes I'll throw a market gardener in there just because. But it's such a I don't know, I don't like not using it. It's such a weird thing, it just feels uncomfortable to use anything else other than that. I just can't explain it. So anyways, my opinion and the question of the day is, what are your guys' opinions and thoughts on the Flying Guillotine? And look at that heavy! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this jamage! Jamage! I just destroyed a heavy without even trying. He was in a corner, but still, that is an absurd amount of damage that I could have easily done with 2 or 3 scattergun shots, but it's so much more satisfying. I don't know. But anyways, what are your guys' opinions on the Flying Guillotine? I know it's been out for a while, but I know a lot of people have mixed feelings on this thing, and it does take a little bit of skill to use. Not saying that much in this game really requires a lot of skill, but it does take a considerable amount of practice to use it. And my best advice? Practice. Practice on bots, practice in like TR Walkway. That's what I did, about 20 minutes of that. It was actually well worth my time. I had a lot of fun with it, to be honest with you. It's a lot of fun, just, constant resupply, just bang with a Sandman, bang with a, guillotine. It's pretty entertaining to do, but it's a lot more fun against players because you never understand what's going to happen. And it's such a wonky weapon that it recharges so quickly. You always seem to have another one in reserve a couple seconds after you throw in the first one. And it does add a little bit of a fun aspect to it, not really like you're relying on that at all. It's just kind of a, I don't know. But what are your guys' opinions on the Flying Guillotine if you would like to share them and be all American like that? So anyways, the other question is, what is your sacred loadout? AKA the one loadout in Team Fortress 2 you just do not want to change. As I said earlier, mine's the Soldier 1. But what is yours? I mean, I know a lot of people that just don't like to change out what they use. And it's not a bad thing to try new things out every now and then, because trying new things keeps things exciting, if you know what I mean. So obviously, you just want to try and do new things. And what is your favorite wonky loadout, if you will? What is the one loadout you just, I don't know, mine's Caver Demo. That's so much fun. You have no practicality, you are completely useless to your entire team, but it's so damn fun. Anyways, we're about ready to the end of the video here, and I hope you guys enjoy this one. I think you're going to enjoy the outro to both this clip and my outro clip I found. So with that, I leave you guys to say, see ya next time.